What's up, ladies and gents, Ghost here. How are you all doing? I hope you all had a great weekend. Most of mine was spent working my arse off. I literally did about 15 hours on Friday night and around 15 hours on Saturday, followed by 10 hours on Sunday. So I worked pretty much 40 hours over the entire weekend, and as such, I missed out on a lot of stuff. I missed out on a lot of playing the Titanfall beta and a lot of the news that has been coming out for Battlefield 4, so that is what I'm going to be covering in this video today. And I'm also going to be talking a little bit about an event that's going to be happening over on my Twitch channel tomorrow night, so stay tuned for that. Now, the footage in the background here is taken from a live stream that I recently did. I was playing with some of the viewers of the live stream and we just had an absolute blast, man. I spawned straight into a round and went into the scout heli and just started ripping things up. I had a pretty nice little run here, so hope you guys enjoy that. So first thing is first, as I'm sure a lot of you will have already no doubt heard, Second Assault is going to be released tomorrow night, and I am super excited for this, man. I'm actually pretty surprised how excited I am for this expansion. I didn't really expect to be quite as ecstatic about it as I am now, but after sort of pondering on the memories of Battlefield 3 and playing on Caspian Border, playing on Operation Firestorm, and especially in the jets for me, I'm really looking forward to this. Probably the map I'm looking forward to the least is Metro, because I didn't really enjoy it all that much in Battlefield 3. It was nice for a change of pace every now and again, but I've always been somebody who enjoys those bigger maps, so really looking forward to that. Now, that brings me to the second piece of news about the stream tomorrow night. Now, I'm actually going to be doing a stream to sort of celebrate Second Assault coming out. It's going to be kicking off around 8 PM GMT, so I think that is around 3 PM Eastern Time or 1 PM Pacific Time if you're based over in the US. And I'm going to be streaming all the way until around midnight. Well, I say midnight. I usually end up going to like 1 AM or 2 AM. You guys know how I am. But I usually aim to stop around midnight-ish. Now, the reason this stream is going to be special is that I'm actually going to be doing a few giveaways on there. I feel like you guys have given me so much, watching my videos, liking them, commenting on my channel, and you guys just overall give me a lot of support, and without that support I really couldn't keep on doing what I'm doing over on YouTube. So I just wanted to thank you guys for that. I have some free games that I like to give away. I feel that the best way to do that would be to do a stream over on Twitch, and yeah, just sort of say thank you to you guys and give away some of those games. Now, as you guys will know, I am trying to grow my Twitch channel a little bit. It's quite small at the moment, and it's something that's new to me, so I'm trying to make it a little bit bigger. So when I reach 25 concurrent viewers tomorrow night, I'm then going to start doing the giveaways, and I'm sort of thinking about doing them maybe once every half an hour, maybe once an hour, and to be eligible to win, all you need to do is be watching the stream, and you need to be following me as well. Now, just to clarify, you guys will actually have to be there when the giveaway is happening, as obviously, if I pull out your name out of the hat and you're not there, I can only really wait a few minutes for you to respond to me. If you've gone AFK from your computer, I'm just going to have no choice but to sort of re-roll and give the prize to somebody else. Now, as I mentioned before, there are going to be a number of different games up for grabs, and if you're somebody who wins the first giveaway, I will let you pick out of the list of games that I have for giving away. So you can pick whichever one of those games you want. You won't get them all, you can pick one of them, and you can also pick whether you want to get a key on Steam or on Origin. So I hope to see plenty of you guys over on the stream tomorrow night. We always have an absolute blast when a number of viewers get on the stream. We always end up playing together, and oftentimes we have almost a full squad of just people who are viewing the stream. They'll add me on Battlelog, and then we just get together in a squad and have a blast playing Battlefield. And if you're somebody who's premium and you're going to be getting Second Assault tomorrow, then by all means feel free to do that as well. So moving on to the next part of news, this is almost definitely something you guys will already have heard of, but I would just like to elaborate on my thoughts on it a little bit over what other people have said, and that is of course Naval Strike. We've gotten a little bit of info about the maps that are going to be coming out, and the big bomb that DRICE have really dropped on us this time is that Titan mode is going to be making a comeback from Battlefield 2142. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with Titan mode from this particular game, it essentially functions a lot like Conquest does, but it has a huge twist to it. So each team had a huge ship up in the sky which was called a Titan, and you had two different ways to take down the enemy Titan. The first way was very much like Conquest. There were 5 different missile silos on the ground A, B, C, D, and E, and you had to capture those missile silos. And once you did, they would start launching missiles at the enemy Titan, and once you took down all of the shields and armor of the Titan, you would win the game. But there was also another way in which you could take down the Titan. You could actually board it directly, and once you were on board, there were 4 different terminals, computers, some sort of instruments that you had to take out within the enemy Titan, and you could kill these with gunfire, you could kill them with grenades. And once you took down all 4 of those, the Titan's core was then exposed to fire, and you could actually go and like plant C4 on the Titan's core and actually take it out from within, thereby winning the game. So this really makes for some interesting choices. You have to decide as a team, what kind of tactic are you going to go for? Are you going to have some people who try and board the enemy Titan and put some pressure on there, try and take it out from within? Or is your team going to attack from the ground? Are you going to try and take control of the missile silos and just sort of try and win the game in a slow but safe way? And a lot of issues come up where you maybe decide that you're going to go for the ground approach, but then the enemy team start boarding your Titan like crazy, and that forces you to go and board your own Titan in order to defend it. Now the great thing about this game mode is not only does it offer you a number of different tactics that you can employ to actually win the game, but it also gives you a variety of different playstyles. For example, most of the time when you're on the ground, it will be the classic Battlefield kind of map, large and wide open, much like you see Silk Road here in the background. But when you're on board the enemy Titan, or you're on board your own Titan and you're defending, it's close quarters combat all the way. There are small little corridors, the Titans had little nooks and crannies that you could hide within, and you would go in there and sometimes there would be like 20 versus 20 close quarters battles happening, and it really felt like you were playing something like, you know, the Close Quarters DLC from Battlefield 3, and it's just so nice to have this change of pace within this huge big wide open map. So really looking forward to Titan mode, or I suppose they're going to be giving it some sort of a different name within Battlefield 4, and it's not going to be exactly the same, of course. There aren't going to be flying futuristic Titans like there is in Battlefield 2142, but by the looks of things, we're going to be taking out enemy aircraft carriers, and there's probably going to be a number of ways that you can actually board the aircraft carriers. Helicopters and boats seem the most obvious options, but I know that in Battlefield 2142, they actually had special vehicles that were solely designed with boarding the enemy Titans in mind. So you could board them with helicopters by flying up into the sky, but you also had these special APCs that launched pods out of the top, and they would actually launch you right on top of the enemy Titans. So whether we're going to see some sort of a catapult mechanism on a tank to launch you out into the sea and onto the enemy aircraft carrier, I don't know, but that would be pretty damn cool. Alright guys, so that's about going to wrap this one up. Don't forget about the stream tomorrow night. If you're not following me on Twitch, you can head over to twitch.tv/ghostgaminggg and you can follow me there. Also, you can follow me on Twitter if you like to know when I'm streaming. I always tweet out when I start streaming and multiple times whilst I'm still streaming to let you guys know about that. I'll also probably upload a short little video to the channel when I actually start streaming to remind you guys. So yeah, be there or miss out on free games and fun times, man. Once again, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.